Hi, I'm Sonali, mother to a 27-year-old and wife of a master mariner. Captain really keeps me very busy when he's in town. 51% of the time I spend with my family looking after them. 49% of my time I keep myself active and happy. It's been very, very fulfilling working closely with the Art of Living for over 15 years now. So much before I met either Satyajit or Ajinkya, I met the pomegranates from the farm, the jaggery, and later on the ricotta, the buttermilk, and of course the ghee. So my friend Deepa had started keeping their produce. Those days we first had the pomegranates coming there, and Parth, my son, and me were like instant fans of whatever came from the farm. He would really look up, to the day when the ricotta was coming from the farm, the buttermilk later on. Even today, he really waits for his bottle of buttermilk to arrive from the farms. So those were the first few products I clearly remember using. And then later on, of course, I met Satyajit and Ajinkya, and ever since, it's been a long association from friends to being like a family. It's been beautiful. During the farm visits, when I saw Jena Mama Fash's $1 Million Smile or Mangal hum a tune, and all those happy people working at the farm, I was so happy. I felt this is where my food should come from. I strongly believe that it's happy and content people who should be cooking. And then later on, every farm visit, when Satyajit would talk about the soil, take it in his palms and explain soil microbiology to people, he was so one with that soil, and he, you could feel his love for the soil. And when Ajinkya spent his time at the cowshed, petting them, spending time with them, you saw that warmth there, and you felt, yes, this is where my ghee comes from. These are those happy cows. There's so much love and warmth here. Definitely you want your food to come from a place like this, isn't it? So most important, there's a lot of adulteration in food nowadays. And having visited the farm so many times, that's one thing I can vouch for. There is no adulteration here. And like I said, I want my food coming from a place where there are happy and content people. You see the atmosphere there, you see Hange Kaki spending time with the women at the farm. They sit together when they have a meal, and the jokes they crack. The positivity of these people definitely passes on to whatever is being made there, and we are consuming that food. So this brand is important because I have been there so many times and I have seen all this firsthand. No doubt that these are the products I endorse. I certainly believe in those positive vibes at Brahma Muhurat, waking up in the morning, doing your pranayama, yoga. And then while I was at the farm, I've seen these happy ladies walking in there, churning curd at Brahma Muhurat and making ghee out of that. Definitely these are important things for me. Like I said, I strongly believe that happy and content people should be making your food. And ghee is something I use every single day, not just on my varan bhat and fulkas, but in so many other things, So that's very, very important for me. The day the Two Brothers coffee was launched, my son has stopped visiting a coffee shop three, 4 times a week. He would say so very often at night, Mom, let's go for a drive, let's go for coffee. He doesn't say that anymore. He makes his own cup of coffee, he makes some for me, and we sit at home and we enjoy that coffee. So that's one of his favorite products. For me, each product is very close to my heart. All the products proudly sit atop my kitchen shelves. But if you ask me, of course, the ghee is my most favorite product because it goes into almost anything and everything that I make every single day. If one hasn't visited the farm yet, they should really take a farm visit, because it's during these visits that I have seen Satyajit and Ajinkya spend time at the cowsheds. I have seen the cowherd's wife, such a beautiful lady, and totally engrossed in what she's doing. She's the one milking the cows. It is so very beautiful. When you see all these things, you know that these are very grounded, real people who love their job, who are doing farming with passion and extremely hardworking. People tell me that organic products are expensive, but I would say that anything that is good is no cheap, and everything that is cheap need not be good. So there is a lot of hard work involved in making all these products. So don't look at the price factor. I would say when I use organic, I think of my family. I think of the chemicals that are not touching these products, not coming anywhere near these products. That's important for me. When I say I use the TBOF products every single day and they proudly sit atop my kitchen shelves, something like a peanut chutney need not be had with your theplas and food every day, but it even goes into my salad. It's a salad dressing for me. The peanut butter need not go on a fruit or a toast. It also acts as a salad dressing for my son. So there are various ways that we use the products. Both Parth and me like to use different salad dressings. A peanut butter is what I love using for his salad. He loves that as well. And when it comes to my salad, many times I'm short of time, so it's just a sprinkling of the peanut chutney that I use as a salad dressing. Many of these commercial biryanis are made with a lot of hydrogenated fat, which is nothing but trans fat. Using the TBOF ghee, I feel, takes it to an entirely different level, and also it's minus any trans fatty acids. The rice in a good biryani is like every grain is separate and nicely coated with the fat. So here are our rice grains nicely coated with good A2 Gir cow ghee. So the ghee not only goes into our varan bhat, fulkas, the banana shira, but it also goes on our poha, upma, the podi idlis, the podi uttapam, the dal. So one afternoon I had a few friends over for lunch. It was a very simple meal and there was dal fry, our regular dal fry. So my friend, she liked it. She said, "This is really very tasty. Tell me how you made it." A few days later I get a call from her. She says, "I made the dal, but it didn't taste the same as yours." And I was wondering why. Is this how you made it? Is this what you put in it? She said, "Yeah." Few days later, I had Ajinkya having dal fry and saying, "Oh my God, this dal is yum." And I said, "Ajinkya, it's usual dal fry with our ghee added on top. That's it." That's when it struck me. My friend was probably using homemade ghee or some other ghee, and I had used our ghee. That made the difference. Otherwise, it was usual dal. When I visit people, I prefer taking our TBOF, gurdani or til chikki or one of the laddus along. Many times I even gift our ghee to people. I mean, why take mithai that's made outside with so much of fat, and the taste also, there's such a big difference. These are authentic traditional recipes, passed on from generation to generation. Anytime these sweets are much more delicious. Captain is a great fan of the diabetes powder and the moringa powder. The positivity of these people definitely passes on to whatever is being made there, and we are consuming that food. So this brand is important because I have been there so many times and I have seen all this firsthand. No doubt that these are the products I endorse.